Hey team, welcome to this 30-day video challenge where I'm going to release 30 games in 30 days. These games are games that you can play with your team at any time. Some of them include skills, some of them include conditioning, and honestly, some of them are just tag games that you can play with your team. So make sure you tune in every single day this month where I'm going to release a new video with a brand new game. And before we get started, I'm Coach Hart, this is Building Better Baseball, and this is the best place for baseball education. So let's get into this 30-day video challenge. I'm super excited to bring you these games. Let's get started. Hey team, welcome to day 9 of this 30-day challenge, and day 9's game is called QB Rescue. For ages, I would say that some of the older kids would really enjoy this game. However, the younger kids can play it. It's not that hard to comprehend, but the older kids, I think, would have more fun with it just because they've been playing longer and they're probably a little better skilled. And this game involves a lot of skill. So the older kids will probably have a little bit more fun with it, but the younger kids can play as well. So I would say all ages can play this game. The equipment, all you need is the glove and a ball. So you need one ball and you need everybody to have a glove because it's a throwing and catching game. You're going to play in the outfield. So as you can see, it's all set up here in the outfield, and this is how it's going to be set up. So you need a lot of space to play this game, so I would suggest the outfield to play this game. And how you play. So the first thing I want to say is that this game involves running routes. Like in the NFL football, like wide receivers, they run routes and the QB throws them the ball, right? That is what this game is about. And first, before you even get into this game, running routes is a great conditioning game that you could play with your kids if you don't want to run the bases anymore. So it involves a lot of running. It involves throwing and catching, especially on the run, hand-eye coordination. So it works on a lot of things just by running routes. You don't even have to play the QB rescue game. If you just run routes, have a QB, have some wide receivers, and have them go and have a defender who's defending somebody, and you just run routes for your conditioning, that's a great way to get some conditioning in, and the kids have a lot of fun with it. But the QB rescue game specifically, okay? So first thing is that you're going to alternate the offense and the defense. So as you can see right here, there is team 1 and team 2. Everybody's going to be in a line, okay? And the purpose of this game is to get your whole entire team rescued. And if you get everybody rescued at the same time, or everybody rescued at the end of the game, whoever gets their entire team rescued, then they would win the game. So as you can see, team 1 right here, that is the people who are going to be rescued. They're just going to be waiting on the sideline. And team 2 is right over here, right? So each team has an area where the people are rescued. And when you're rescued, you're not going to really be doing anything besides cheering on your team. There are some things that you will have to pay attention to, which I'm going to get into when I explain the rules. So how the game works is each team is going to take turns. So you're going to alternate whoever's on offense and whoever's on defense. All right. Nobody starts in this area here that is rescued. Nobody starts there. All right. Everybody starts in line, as you can see here. So let's say that team 1 is the first team on offense. So the team 1 player goes here, right? And the team 2 player would go set up here, right? On defense. So there's one team on defense, one team on offense. And the next person, whichever team is on offense, that next person in line, so let's say that this team 1 player just went like this. This player right here would then be the QB. The next person in line on whichever team is on offense, they are going to throw their teammate the ball. All right? Now, they run a route. The person on offense is going to run a route. Let's say they run a go route, right? All the way. Now the defender, the team number 2, they're going to be following them, right? They're going to be trying to play defense just like you do in football, right? So this person is going to throw their teammate the ball all the way here. So the ball is here now, all right? Now there's a few things that happen, okay? First is if no one catches the ball, if the defense or the offense does not catch the ball and the ball drops, then nothing happens. Everybody just goes into the back of the line, and then the next people move up and the next people go. So nothing happens if the catch is not made by anybody. Now, if the offense catches it, if it's a successful throw, then the team number 1 would then go here and be rescued. So that is how you are rescued, is if you complete a successful pass and the runner who's running the route, they go out and they catch the ball successfully and it's a successful throw, then they are rescued. Now team 1 has one less person. I'm going to do a little erasing and I'll get back into it. Okay, so we just had team one. They just got a successful catch right out here. So this person was on offense, this person ran out, and they had a successful catch out here. So now that person is rescued. So they go over here and they are rescued there, right? Now they wait. They wait for their teammates to come be rescued as well. Now after that throw, team two is now on offense, and the next person in line for team one is on defense, right? So these two people here would be on offense. One would throw to the other. If the offensive person catches it and it's a successful throw, then this person would go here and they would be rescued there. So if you have a successful catch on offense and you're the wide receiver, then you are rescued. You wait in your rescued area. All right. Now on defense, if it's an interception, if the defense catches the ball, then that means that first of all, the person who ran as a wide receiver on offense, they go into the back of the line. They are not rescued. Plus, you have one person come out of their rescued area. So let's say that this team goes here and team one goes here and they catch the ball right here. That's an interception. Then this person here on team two, they would come back into the line like that and they have to get out of being rescued. All right. So if the defense catches the ball, if it's an interception, then one person from the opposing team has to be unrescued. I know it's not a word, but unrescued, and then the game keeps on going. So real quick, offense catches it, they are rescued, and that's how you win the game, is if everybody on your team is rescued. But if the defense catches it and it's an interception, then the person who is on offense as a wide receiver, they go into the back of the line. And also, one person from the rescued team who is rescued, they have to go back into the line. And like I said, the goal is to rescue everybody. You win the game by having everybody in your rescued area. So one last thing I want to talk about is the last person. So obviously, let's come over here. Let's say we're playing over here. One person here, and then one person here is running a route, right? So if they make a successful pass, that would mean that this person here is rescued. Then what do we do with this person here who just threw it? I say the last person to throw the ball, they are also rescued, because that just makes the game easier. That just makes the rules easier to comprehend, especially for the kids. So the last person to throw, if there's only two people left and they have a successful throw, then that's the end of the game and they would win. And this thrower here would also be rescued. Instead of having like someone else come out of being rescued and then they have to throw it, but what if they miss the pass? Then that person who's not rescued, they have to continue to keep running and running and running. And it just gets too complicated, right? So the last person to go, if they have an unsuccessful throw, then they just switch, right? So if they have an unsuccessful throw, this person here would go to the thrower, and then this thrower would come to the runner, and they would just keep switching until somebody makes a successful catch. Once there's a successful catch, they go to the being rescued and the game is over, right? And obviously if they have an interception, then someone from their team is going to join them, so then there would be three people, right? So that's QB rescue, and it's just running routes. So remember, you could also run routes just for the sake of conditioning, right? But if you want to add this little QB rescue game, I play it all the time in PE class, and the kids have a blast with it. It's pretty simple once you get the hang of it and once you start playing. So hopefully you can incorporate this into your practice plans. It's called QB rescue, and the kids just have so much fun with it. And if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. So thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this day 9 QB rescue, and make sure you tune in tomorrow for day 10. I'll see you there. So I hope you enjoyed today's game, and I hope I explained it in a way that you understand and that you can explain it to your team so you can incorporate it into your practices. This is just another game that you can add to your practice plans to have some fun during your practices with your youth baseball team. Before you go, don't forget to grab your free 2-hour practice plan. I made it just for you to help you out in your practice plans. And in the description below, you'll also see a free baseball equipment sizing guide. There's how to get more playing time. There's how to do batting practice. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I made for you for free. Be sure to grab it before you go. It's all down in the description. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember, this is Building Better Baseball. I'm Coach Hart, and I'll see you next time.